Yeah, it's Monday morning. I still haven't had my coffee. My name is Kamogelo Sesing. I'm Executive Creative Director at MetropolitanRepublic.
Hey Kamo, thank you for doing this. So first things first, like for me, coming, black girl family in the hood, and then they ask you what do you do, and you're like, I'm in advertising. My grandmother still doesn't understand it. Why advertising? What was the one thing that made you say, this is what I'm doing?
Look, I mean, at school I was pretty good with languages. That's probably where I got my highest grades. And then from a writing point of view, I always kind of scored pretty highly anytime we did stuff like orals and creative writing stuff. So I always kind of had a natural inclination for storytelling, for languages. And then when I got to matric, I really didn't know what the hell I could do with this until a friend of mine basically identified a school, AAA School of Advertising. Say, check it out. Drove to Joburg on the open day, and that's kind of the first time I realized that I could do something with essentially what looked like a natural talent to me. And that's how I started. It wasn't because I was watching Generations.
On that, do you think that somehow paved a way as like an entry point to the advertising industry?
Definitely. I mean, I think that TV show and dramatizing the world of advertising did definitely have a role in terms of making something that wasn't apparent to a group of people. It highlighted an industry that most of us knew nothing about.
Okay, so in the past year now, we've had to deal with the COVID, and the COVID forced like the digital remote setup. Do you think that as an industry we've transitioned into it easily?
Funny enough, I was having a conversation with someone about this the other day, that had it not been for COVID, would we actually have gotten to a place where remote working became something that was commonplace? I think for a long time, a lot of organizations could ride off simply saying, you working from home is not gonna work. Thankfully for COVID, which is a funny thing to say, we were forced into a situation where we had to adapt, and a lot of organizations have actually kind of acclimatized to the situation very, very well, and businesses are functioning as per normal.
What's the one thing you wish someone would have told you before you entered this amazing industry?
I wish somebody said, don't do it. Wow, there isn't anything that I wish somebody would have told me. This business is tough, like I guess any other business, and certain things you only can learn along the way. We definitely have to, go through it. Learning along the way has been the best lesson, I guess, 100%.
Yeah.
Cool.